Hey, 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 my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. It is happy Monday to you. Today is December 9th, 2019, and we are vibrating under number 6 today. Now, before I jump into today's daily vibration, I do want to remind you guys that I do go live on Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my YouTube channel for your inner voice. And I do also want to remind you guys that for the month of December, there is a special on career readings as well as love readings. You guys can make a donation for the amount of $50 and you can get a coaching session / intuitive reading with me. So check that out if you're looking via YouTube. The information will be in the description box below. If you're tuning in via my podcast, you can go ahead and submit your donation via the number 4, your inner voice at gmail.com. That is my PayPal, or $ KIMOY 106. That is my Cash App. Okay, guys. So I also want to let you guys know that these daily vibrations, they're posted daily, okay, at 12:15 Eastern Standard Time via my YouTube channels as well as my podcast. So you guys can definitely check them out, whether you want to stream via the podcast or you want to just go ahead and click on the video via YouTube. Not to mention that you guys can also enter a contest to win a free reading with me, okay, / intuitive coaching session. And you can still use the PayPal information to make a donation of any amount. Just make sure that you put best life so I know that you're entering the contest. So you can either make a donation via PayPal at the number 4, your inner voice at gmail.com, or Cash App, $ KIMOY 106. Okay, all right, my lovely. So today, December 9th, 2019, keep in mind, whenever you click on the video, if the title resonates and the message resonates, then it is for you. You really don't have to pay attention so much to the date as per the message that is coming forth today. Keep in mind that today, however, we are vibrating under number 6, which is all about intuitive energy. I talk about intuitive energy all the time, all day, every day, okay? So keep in mind, intuitive energies in the atmosphere is your choice whether or not you want to tap into that energy. Not to mention, unconditional love is in the atmosphere for you today. Home and family may be at the forefront for some of you. Adjustments need to be made today, and that can apply to any one of the 4 elements: my water sign, my earth sign, my air signs, as well as my fire sign. It doesn't matter what sign you are. You may have to be able to make adjustments where necessary in your life today. Stability is also going to be at the forefront for some of you today, right? Now, on the lower vibrational end of the number 6 today, however, you do need to keep in mind that shallowness is in the atmosphere, restlessness is in the atmosphere, and I think we have restless energy yesterday also. Being easily stressed is in the atmosphere today. Selfishness is in the atmosphere today, as well as superiority complex. So we're talking about your hazels, your gargamels, energy vampires, and your narcissists. They're also out today. So just pay attention to that energy. Now, I did say that this week we were going to be dealing with moon energy. And the reason why I felt like it was important for us to deal with moon energy this week is because I really want you guys to understand that your emotions are what governs how things manifest, okay? And in order for you to be able to manifest the things that you desire to experience and not really the things that you don't want to experience, you're going to have to manage your emotions, all right? So the poll today is going to be a poll where we're going to be doing the 4 elements, okay? And we're just going to be talking about what each element entitles and what my wonderful signs will need to know, okay? Keep in mind that energy is fluid, so place the energy and the message where you need to place them, okay? Now, so overall message on the board, we do have in the earth placement, we have the number 4 card, which is the sun in Cancer, which is really good energy because we do have home and family in the atmosphere today. Now, because this card is showing up in your earth energy, this means that this is what you will have to pay attention to in your physical realm, okay? Your home and family. Cancer is associated with the moon, which is also your emotions, okay? So you're going to have to pay attention to your emotions when it comes to your home and family. Make sure that you're focusing on love, okay? Bringing in that love that's needed. So this is the placement of my wonderful Capricorns, my Virgos, and my Taurus, okay? So your predominant energy today, Capricorns, is going to be the sun in Cancer, your feelings. You're going to have to tap into your feelings today, and the home front may be the focus today for my wonderful earth signs, okay? Now, let's move over to my wonderful fire signs. We do have the sun in Sagittarius, okay? With the sun in Sagittarius, my wonderful, wonderful fire signs. So now I'm talking to my Leos. I am speaking to my Sagittarius as well as my Aries, okay? When the sun in Sagittarius pops out in your placement, now remember, the fire signs are all about taking action. This is all about movement, okay? This is all about passion also, and this is very intuitive energy, okay? So this could be passion and anger energy, just depending on which one of the polarities that you are gravitating towards. Depending on you balancing your emotions, okay? Are you in the center, or are you, one-sided versus more than the other? Okay. Anyway, my loves, when Sagittarius, the sun in Sagittarius pops up in your reading, this card represents you being able to push forward into new territory. Maybe do something that you have not done. Maybe take action in ways that you have not done in the past, okay? Maybe allow your intuition or your intuitive nature to be the one that guides you through these new territories. This is all about taking a step of adventure, my wonderful fire signs, okay? Now, once again, just know that although this is showing up for my wonderful fire signs, this can really apply to any of the zodiac signs, because you are responsible to be able to master not just your own birth sign or sun sign, but all other 11 signs of the zodiac are represented by an energetic pattern that you will have to master in your life also, okay? Now, with that being said, let's move on to my water signs. So my water signs, you guys have the eclipse in Sagittarius energy, which is all about growth. Now, water signs, we're talking about my Cancers, we're talking about my Scorpios, as well as my Pisces, okay? This showing up in the water placement, especially Sagittarius energy, is very intuitive energy, okay? Now, Sagittarius are all about their perception, all right? So if they don't perceive something to be true, if they don't perceive something to be the way it is, then they shutting it down. That's just not the way it's fitting to move, right? Now, with this being in the water placement, and water represents your emotions, you're going to have to pay attention to the growth today, okay? Especially emotional growth today. You're going to have to really be open to see success after whatever setbacks you've been experiencing, okay? Now, this growth can definitely be utilized in your emotions today. Where are you going first with your emotional triggers? Are you going towards a place of lack and not being enough, not having enough? Or are you going towards a place of, okay, this is what it looks right now, but I know that things have now changed? Like, are you shifting towards something more positive and uplifting, or are you first going towards the negative, okay? And even if you're going towards the negative, how long are you staying in that negative vibration? Do you catch yourself as soon as you jump over to the negative as far as your feelings are concerned? So this is what you need to pay attention today, my wonderful water signs. When you're triggered today, just think about when you're triggered today, okay? Let's not get caught up so much in you being triggered, but where do you go when you're triggered emotionally today? Do you go to a place of maybe more positivity, or do you go to a place of more on the negative, lower vibrational end of thing? Because today the eclipse in the Sagittarius energy is all about growth in your emotions, okay? Now, for my wonderful air signs, last but not least, and we are dealing with my Geminis, my Libras, and my Aquarius, okay? You do have the moon in Gemini. Now, with the moon in Gemini energy, moon energy represents your emotions. Gemini energy represents your thinking, okay? And this is actually falling in your placement of the air sign. So we're talking about your spiritual and your mental thinking here. And this can say some of you may be in a place of indecision today, or being a little indecisive today, okay? Now, my wonderful Geminis, my wonderful Libras, and my wonderful Aquarius, you just need to know today, as you're battling with should I stay or should I go, you can utilize this emotional energy that's sitting in the water placement for growth. You know, that eclipse energy in Sagittarius can definitely be used for growth. Where are you going first with your emotions? Are you honoring yourself? Are you being true to yourself? Then you can jump up to your earth placement. That's that Capricorn, that Virgo, and that Taurus energy, okay? Where that sun is in Cancer, that's asking you to focus on your home. Is this home related? Is this making you feel at home? Does this make you feel uncomfortable? Okay. Then if it's making you feel uncomfortable, you need to make some adjustments. You can then tap into the fire sign energy, which is my Sagittarius, my Leos, and my Aries energy, where it's saying it's all about adventure today. Okay. Now, be mindful. You interact with all 4 elements on a daily basis. So it's really important for you to take all 4 elements and all 12 of the zodiac zodiac signs into a collective, I want to say a more collective thinking as you're interacting with the energy, because you're not only interacting with your own energy, you are interacting with all of this energy. So if you can understand the energetic patterns, my love, then you can master the patterns, and then you can rise above the patterns. You're not bound by the patterns. Okay, now, and the best way to do that is to learn your emotional triggers, because everything is unfolding with you. Okay, the planetary movement, the planetary exchanges that are happening in the planets above you are literally happening in you. Okay, that is just really a reflection of what's unfolding within you. Okay, from the macro to the micro, from the macro to the micro to the macro. However you want to think about that, there's always a and it's interesting because there is not going to be a place within this third dimensional realm that you will not find a dual nature. Okay, so there's always going to be a dual nature, the masculine and the feminine aspect of things. All right, so a lot of this energy that's playing out with these 12 zodiac signs are really just masculine and feminine aspects of the energy. So if you can understand that, master that, you're then able to rise above all of that energy. Okay, so once again, today is December 9th, 2019, vibrating on the number 6. We are focusing on moon energy this week because we are tapping into your emotions, okay? Overall message for today, my lovelies, is that you guys, the home may be on the forefront physically what's going on today. That's the Capricorn energy, Virgo energy, and Taurus energy. So you guys may have to focus more on your home today. However, be mindful of how you're focusing on the other energies around you, okay? Fire signs, you guys may have to focus more on adventure today. However, that adventure could be more geared towards your home life, okay? And you may need to use the growth from the water energy today, okay? Because there's an indecision going on in your thinking with the air energy, right? So you see how it all lines up? So you guys can really tap into each element and pull what you need so you can master yourself, okay? All right, my lovelies. So keep in mind, once again, intuitive energies in the atmosphere for you today. Unconditional love. Home and family may be at the forefront. Adjustments may need to be made because stability may be at the forefront for you. We do have shallowness, restlessness, easily being stressed energy, selfishness, as well as superiority complex in the atmosphere today. Hazel, Gargamel, energy vampires, narcissists out today. So just be mindful of where you're putting your energy, what you're submitting to, what you're not submitting to. Be mindful and be aware of your feelings today and what your triggers are, okay? Because when you're aware of your feelings and you know what your triggers are, then you no longer can be an emotional puppet to others or even to yourselves, okay? Now, with that being said, my lovelies, I really do want you guys to make sure that you do something kind for yourself today. Make sure that you love yourself. And I will see you in tomorrow's dailies as well as Friday night's live. Don't forget to reach out to me if you would like to schedule a reading for a donation of $50. Okay, so that's the number 4, your inner voice at gmail.com, or you can go ahead and cash at me at $KIMOY 106. If you're interested in winning the contest, you can find all of that information in the description box below on my YouTube channel. And I love you guys much. I will see you guys in your dailies tomorrow.